Is anybody with you on this bench?
Yes,
Who is with you on this bench?
it's my dad.
Beautiful. How does your father look to you right now?
Yeah, he's very handsome, and he's got golden hair. And
Beautiful.
he's just enjoying sitting there with me. And yeah,
Beautiful. Does your father have any messages for you today?
mm, he's just saying that he's always told me to appreciate the nature, and that uh, he always tried to make it a point for me to just appreciate the beauty of nature, because it's the uncorrupted part of life that we know.
Mhm. Anything else?
Hmm.
Is he
Just that he's proud of me, and um, he knew I would be here where I'm at right now eventually.
beautiful? Beautiful. Is there anything that you would like to tell your father?
So I love him so much. I miss him a lot, and he just did an excellent job. I couldn't have asked for a better father. Um, he was exactly who I needed.
Beautiful. Does your father say anything else?
He just smiles.
Mhm. Beautiful. If there is nothing else, we'll ask your father and thank him for his messages here today. We'll say goodbye for now, and he can continue on his journey and know that he is watching over you on yours.
Okay.
Tell me when your father has said goodbye.
Okay. He's yeah.
Beautiful. We want to thank him so much for coming in today and giving us that message. We love him and we'll watch him continue on his journey today. And we'll take our focus back to the bench in the beautiful garden. And in this place on the bench, I would now like for you to take a part of your awareness and scan it down your physical body as it lays here on the bed in a very detached way, almost as if the body belongs to someone else. And I want you to let me know as you pass your awareness down the body if you become aware of any pain or discomfort in the body, any anxiety or anger or feelings of dense energy that should not be there. Pass your awareness down the body, starting at the head, and let me know if you find anything.
It feels in my stomach. Feel nauseous.
Mhm. And as we focus deeper in the nauseous feeling in your stomach, we're going to have Archangel Michael cast his net of white light around this energy, totally wrapping it into this net. And as we focus deeper on the nauseousness in your stomach, do you get a sense of what color this is?
It's I feel like maybe it's blue. I don't know.
Mhm. And as we focus in deeper on this blue nauseousness in the stomach, I would like to speak to this blue nauseous energy. Allow it to speak and tell me what it would like to say.
It says "fuck off"
Mm, I see. Why do you tell me to fuck off?
because you're trying to interrupt my work, what I do, what I
Mm,
feed off of.
I see. This one is a very bright light. Tell me why you feed off this one.
Yeah, because it's it's easy and he's he's a lot of fun to feed off of, and
Mm,
I was sent here to feed off of him. And
Tell me who sent tell me who sent you. Do you send them back his energy?
I just feed off of it, and then it goes back to them.
I see. So you have masters. But what your masters did not tell you is that you are of the light and you have your own energy source that you do not have to feed off of them. And you do not have to be controlled by your masters who sent you here. Do you know this?
No, I've it's been
How,
so long that I don't remember doing anything else or
hmm,
being any other way.
I'm going to help you today. How is it that you became attached to this one in the bed?
That was when his at his birth, his
Mm,
umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck, and it weakened his field, and
mhm,
I was able to get in. And then
I see.
as he grew older, I just found different ways to penetrate him.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And tell me what it is you do with this one other than feeding off his energy. What issues do you cause this one?
Oh, there's tons of issues. I've made his miserable life just drinking issues, drug issues, any kind of pain
Mhm.
is what I feed off of. And so he was an easy target because I was able to get in when he was young. And so, yeah.
I see. And that's very clever. But you don't need to do that to this one. You can use your own energy source and be more powerful than even your masters. Would you like me to show you that today?
Yes.
I have the archangels gathered around you right now. We're all going to share our light with you. Inside your beingness is a tiny spark. Tell me when you find that.
Yes, I've got it. Yeah.
Mhm. Beautiful. And the angels have a message for you. What do they tell you if you detach from this one and go with them to the light?
That I'll be much stronger than I am inside of this one.
Hmm. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Beautiful. So let's all focus our light on this tiny spark that we did not even know was there, and let's make it 50% larger than what it is. Tell me when it's larger, and tell me how that feels.
It's larger and it feels like it's not so dense. It's not so painful.
Beautiful. Now let's make this light larger than what you are, so it completely surrounds you. Tell me when that is done, and tell me how that feels.
Mm. And it's done and it feels amazing.
Beautiful. Are you ready to detach from this one and go with the angels to receive healing
Yes.
into the light? Beautiful.
Yes.
In a moment, I am going to count backwards from 3 to 1, and I'm going to have Archangel Michael help you to disconnect because it's been a very long time. But I want you to gather up all your energy and place it into this net everywhere you're attached. But before we do this, can you tell me if there is anyone, anything in there with you?
Yes. There's others.
I see.
Yeah. There's a red one down in the liver area that's
Mhm.
been causing problems there.
Let's have Archangel Michael put his net around this liver area, and let's help and get you out. Are you ready to get out? I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. I want you to take all your energy and place into this net. You are not connected to this being in the liver area, are you?
No.
Okay. I want this one in the bed to feel this energy lifting off as we do this. 3, taking all your energy, placing it into the net. Archangel Michael is helping to disconnect every area you are connected. 2, almost out. 1, out in the light of source with the angels. But before you go, is there anything that you want to tell this one in the bed?
I'm sorry for hurting you.
Beautiful. Is there anything this one would like to tell this energy before it
Mm,
goes with the energy angels on its journey and healing?
Everything's forgiven.
Beautiful. Thank you. And as we watch this blue energy move with the angels into the light of source, what color would signify healing to this area?
I don't know. I'm just getting purple color. I don't know.
Purple.
Uh, yeah.
And as I'm going to strike the tuning fork for the color purple, I want you to take that frequency and place it where this energy was, funnel that in, and let's make all the cells as it swirls outward come back online. Get rid of all those feelings that this energy had caused with the drinking, addictions, any pain. It's no longer being controlled by this low energy healing. We're going to have Raphael come in and assist with the healing on this. Since this energy is gone, how does that feel?
Feels amazing.
Beautiful. We're going to have Archangel Michael cut and sever that cord with this blue sword attached to this energy. We're going to have Archangel Raphael continue with this healing.
Mm.
as we continue on our journey, and we are going to focus on this entity in the net at the liver area. What sensation do you get in the liver area?
It's just like a throbbing pain.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I see.
And it's nauseating too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. And as we focus deeper on this energy, what color would this energy be?
Red.
Red. Would like to speak with this energy. Tell me what it would like to say.
It's connected to the family. It's the father and the grandfather both died of liver issues,
I
and
see.
so it's feeding off of each one for a while, and then it moves on to the next in the lineage. And
So we have all this energy into this net of white light. I want Archangel Michael to send a blue pulse of light into this net and speak with this energy. It is done. What does this energy want to tell me?
you don't have any right making me leave. That's I've
Mm,
been doing this for a long time.
but we do, and we are going to remove you today. This is a free will universe, and this one does not give you permission to be there. How is it that you became attached to this one?
It's just it's a genetic thing. I don't know how to explain it in your language, but it's
I see.
I'm able to jump from body to body, person to person, especially if they're in a family together, and
Yeah, I see.
I
It's pretty.
cause a lot of destruction. Yes,
What issues do you cause this one when you're in, or anybody that you're in?
death,
I see.
slow dying. Yeah, I've killed both of the males in this family.
uh Do you feed off this energy and give it to someone else or something else?
No, I just not that I'm aware of. I just feed it for myself.
I see. Tell me who it is that gave you this mission to be in this lineage, feeding off the liver and causing death.
It was it was the father. It was Lucifer, Satan, whatever you would want to think of his name. He has many names, but
I see.
yes,
What if I told you today you do not have to do the bidding of Lucifer, that you can become more powerful than him, and that you are of the source, and you do not have to feed off this lineage for a source of energy. You have your own spark within you. Do you know this?
yes, I was listening when this one was watching your videos. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Would you like us to show you that today so you can detach from this one and become more powerful?
I don't know.
Uh,
I
uh,
don't know anything else.
I see. I'll have the archangels surround you now, and they're going to share our light. We're all going to share our light with you so you can find this spark. They have a message for you. What do they tell you you can expect if you detach from this and go with them to the light?
So we have a beautiful place waiting for you.
Mm.
Much
I,
more beautiful than the place that you've been for the longest time.
mhm, mhm.
Because I've been doing this for many, many, many lifetimes to many different people. And so,
Yes.
yeah, They're
Thank you.
showing me a beautiful place they have waiting for me.
Beautiful. Do you like this place? Would you like us to help you?
Yes.
Beautiful. In a moment, I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. It's been a long time, and I'm going to have Archangel Michael help you to detach from this one. I want you to gather up all your energy everywhere you're attached to this one. Place it in the net. And I want this one to feel this energy lift off of him. 3, detaching and placing all the energy into the net. 2, almost out. And 1, out in the lightest source with the angels. But before you go, is there anything that you would like to tell this one in the bed?
I'm sorry. And I want to thank you for releasing me. It
Mm,
feels very good on the other side.
beautiful,
Oh,
beautiful. And
thank you.
you are very welcome, and we love you very much. And you can go get to healing and continue on your journey. Is there anything this one would like to say to this energy before it goes with the angels?
Enjoy your journey and don't ever fall for the dark ever again. Just stay in the light.
Beautiful. And as we watch this energy continue on its journey into this beautiful place with the angels, what color would represent healing to this area?
I'm getting blue, but then I'm also getting purple. I don't know.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll strike the tuning fork for the color blue, and I want you to
Okay.
imagine the frequency of blue flooding into this area, into the liver, healing as it goes, stopping the process of death from liver disease in this lineage today. All the cells come back online, taking in that healing. We're going to have Archangel Raphael assist with that healing. Kuan Yin is there as well. She's assisting. All the cells are coming back online. They are no longer controlled. They're coming back into balance, no longer diseased. The body can begin its healing process. Beautiful. And as we continue with this healing in this area, we're going to take our awareness and scan down the body in a very detached way, looking for any low-level energy that should not be there.
Yeah, it's in the throat a little bit.
Mhm. We're going to have Archangel Michael wrap his net of white light around the throat chakra, enclosing everywhere this energy resides. What, when we focus deeper on this in the throat, what sensation do you get?
Just almost like a suffocating,
Mhm,
hard to breathe
mhm.
sensation.
And when we focus deeper on this suffocation and hard to breathe sensation in the throat, what color would this be?
Hmm. Um, I mean, I know that the throat chakra is blue, so that's like the color that I'm seeing.
Mhm.
But I can let me try to sit with it for just a second more. I'm also getting black though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Blue and black. That's what I see. And I'd like to talk to this blue and black energy that's causing suffocation and be feeling of hard to breathe. If it had anything to say, what would it say?
just don't want to talk to you
Hmm. Why is it that you don't want to talk to me?
because I know what you're trying to do.
Hmm. I'm here to help you. What issues are you causing for this one lying on the bed?
Mm, there's issues that he doesn't know about, but that are they'll take their damage over time. It's
Mhm,
usually when people smoke, it's easy for me to get in,
mhm,
and he was a smoker for a long time, and so yeah, he didn't even know I was here until just now.
mhm,
So
mhm. So, so what issues, since you've been attached to this one, do you cause over time?
mm, well, there's the cravings
Uh-huh.
of wanting to smoke, but more than anything, it has to do with like him expressing himself. Um, I close up his throat chakra so that he can't speak his truth, or that I try to keep him from speaking his truth, but he still tries.
And this
And
one,
it just yes, he likes to talk a lot, but I do a pretty good job of keeping him silent.
hmm hmm well, you're very clever. Do you share this energy with any other beings?
Yeah, there's a network of us, and
Hmm
yeah,
So, who is your master? Who sent you here to do this job?
diazepam.
Hmm hmm And why would he send you here to do this job?
Because he's just a puppet for the big guys, but he's
Hmm
we don't want people getting the truth out, and this one wants to tell the truth. He knows
hmm
more than most do what's the truth, and so we attach to anyone who may have
hmm
a certain special quality to them
I
when they
see.
come in.
I see.
Yeah.
And why is it that he won't come here and do this job?
Hmm. It's easier just to have other people, other beings do it for him. I don't know if he's just lazy or. Let me ask. Um,
Hmm Why don't you describe your beingness to me? What do you look like?
hmm, it's like a very dark brown, wrinkled. Mm, you would call it like ET
Mhm.
is kind of how you would describe it in your world.
T- I'm seeing a box. Tell me, is that AI that you control to keep this one from speaking his truth?
hmm, that I don't know.
Mhm. Are you in with this one by yourself, or do you control AI?
I'm in with this one by myself from my group.
I see.
Um,
I see.
yeah, I don't know about. I feel like AIs and I don't know. I'm not sure what that.
Mhm. Do you control a device
mm,
to keep this one from speaking his truth?
Yes.
You do. How do you do
Yeah.
that? That's pretty clever.
Hmm. Well, I don't know the technology. I didn't invent it. It's just a part of.
All right.
It's just a part of my being, and it's the only thing that I really know, and so
Mhm,
I use it.
mhm.
Hmm. I'm trying to like describe it.
So you're more like a conscious hybrid.
Yes.
I see, I understand. Well, I'm here to help you today. What your masters haven't told you is that we are all of the lightest source, and you do not have to be controlled by your masters. You have your own energy source. You can speak your own truth and be on your own journey. Would you like us to show you that today?
Yes.
Beautiful. Have all the angels surrounding you now. They're shedding our light on you. We're looking for a tiny spark inside your beingness. Tell me when you find that.
Okay.
Beautiful. We're going to expand this light out to be 50% larger than what it is. Tell me when that's done and tell me how that feels.
Yes, it's done. It feels very good.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now let's make this light to be bigger than what you are, so you're completely surrounded in it. Tell me when that is done and how that feels.
Mm. Yes, it's done. It feels amazing.
Mhm.
Mm.
The angels have a message for you, what you can expect if you detach from this one. What do they say?
Mm. And just say that you'll be much happier being in the light than
Uh-huh.
trying to live in the dark and cause problems for this one.
Beautiful, beautiful. Are you,
Mm.
are you ready for us to help you into
Yeah,
that light with the angels?
yeah.
Oh, beautiful. In a moment, I am going to count backwards from 3 to 1. And as I do, I want you to gather up all your energy and everywhere that you're attached. I'm going to have Archangel Michael send a pulse of blue light through this net to help you transmute this AI technology from you. We're going to have Metatron help to transmute as well. We're going to separate this consciousness from the AI technology. Tell me when this is transmuted and the consciousness is separate from the AI technology.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now we're going to gather up that AI technology. We're going to place that into the net as well. And I want this one, as we're lifting out, to feel this energy come up and out. If you have to cough, you can cough. Do anything you need to clear this energy. 3, detaching, making sure every piece is in the net, the AI technology and the consciousness. 2, almost out into the lightest source. 1, completely out into the lightest source. With the angels now, Archangel Metatron, take that technology out of this universe. It does not belong here. I would like to speak to the consciousness. Is there anything that you would like to say before you leave today to this one?
Mm. Thank you for freeing me.
You're very, very welcome. Is there anything this one would like to tell this energy before it goes with the angels to receive
Mm.
healing?
You're very welcome. It's important to go through the darkness to realize and appreciate the light.
Mhm,
Enjoy your journey.
mhm. Beautiful. And we're going to heal this area where this energy resides. What color would signify healing to this area?
Blue.
Let's go blue. Beautiful blue of Archangel Michael. I'm going to strike the tuning fork for the color blue. I want you to place it there, feeling, pulling it into that area. Watch it swirl outward, all the cells coming back online, making it easier to speak the truth. Any disease that would be caused this over time dissipating and evaporating away. We're going to have Archangel Michael help with the healing in this area. Doing it now, making all the cells come online. How does that feel?
Feels really good.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Hmm.
And as we continue with this healing, we're going to scan the body from head to toe in a very detached way, looking for any low-level energy that should not be there. Tell me what you find.
Hmm. It overall feels okay. Like I'm getting a little sensation in my big toe and my left foot.
Mhm.
But I don't know if that's just from laying here.
Tell, tell me what that sensation feels like in your toe.
It's just like a pulsing sensation.
And we can use all of our knowing to focus deeper on this sensation and pulsing.
Okay.
Does it appear to be a consciousness, an energy that should not be there?
I can't tell. I really can't. Mm,
Let's have Archangel Michael put his net of white light around that area and that toe, that
okay.
tingling sensation. When we focus deeper
Mm,
onto that tingling sensation, what color
yeah.
do you see?
I'm just seeing like a yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah. But it feels like there's something that there now, like after doing that.
Mhm.
Mm,
Let's send Archangel Michael to send a pulse of bright blue light into this net. And when we do that, I'd like to speak to this consciousness that is causing the tingling in the toes. It is done. What would this energy like to say?
mm. How did you find me?
Mhm.
Mm,
Well, we are sent here today to help you, and it's my job to find you and help you out. Tell me how it is you became to be with this one.
it was an injury. It was in an he had a really bad car crash
Mhm.
where he almost died, and
Mhm.
I was able to get in. I
I
was
see.
sent. Yeah, he was talking too much about the masters
Uh-huh.
on that day,
Uh-huh.
and so we were programmed and sent to attack him, and he was
Mhm.
attacked that day. That's why he got into his car accident. Is we some of us were already in,
Mhm.
and then I came in during the accident, like right after the accident.
I see. Tell me when you say some of them were already in. Describe them to me.
Mm, these look like little blue Smurfs, I guess. I don't know how to describe them. No, some are blue Smurfs, some are like little ant-looking creatures.
Mhm.
Probably what you would call artificial intelligence, programmable consciousness.
I see. I see.
Yeah,
And you were sent in to help control these Smurf-like, ant-like beings?
yeah. I was kind of brought in. So what we do is when somebody's looking at things they're not supposed to on the internet and finding out things they're not supposed to be finding out. We
Mhm.
figured out how to get through their devices and control them.
Mhm.
And so those are the small ones, right, that get in. Those are the little ant-looking beings that are programmable consciousness that get through the devices. And so if those can create a situation where that person opens up even more, like a really bad injury, then it lets even bigger consciousness such as myself to get in.
So there are no other consciousnesses with you there.
No, everybody's not what you would call consciousness. It's just
Mhm.
you all have these like little robots,
Mhm.
and I don't want to say whether or not they're still in this one.
I see.
I saw you get rid of some of the other ones.
I see. Would I want to help you today? Would you like me to help you today? Who sent you to do this task?
Oblivion is his name.
Uh-huh.
There are many unknown
Mhm.
names
I
to
see.
people.
Okay.
And yeah, he's just a
Mhm.
powerful sorcerer that programs beings to go out and do things and create havoc.
Mhm. Mhm. Do you know that you've been lied to? You do not have to be attached to this one. You don't have to be controlled by your masters. That you can live your own journey and you have your own light and you don't have to control others or be controlled yourself. Do you know this?
Yeah, I feel like I know it, but
Mhm.
mm,
Mhm.
it's been a long time since I've not since I've not been in the light, so I don't even know what I would do with myself if I weren't doing what I'm doing here now.
I see. Gonna have the archangels surround you now. We're all gonna share our light with you and help illuminate. They have a message for you on what you can expect if you detach from this one and go with them to heal and to continue on your journey. What do they say to you?
So you have nothing to lose, nothing to fear,
Mhm.
but everything to gain, all at the same time.
Mhm. Are you ready to try this?
Yes.
Beautiful. If you look inside your beingness, you'll see a tiny spark. Tell me when you find that. We're sharing our light so you can see it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you. Gonna have Archangel Michael send a pulse of blue light through this net. It's going to tickle, but we need to disable the technology that is within you there. Tell
Okay.
me tell me when all those ant smurf-like creatures are transmuted and disabled.
Okay.
Beautiful. Now I want you to take and gather all of those up everywhere they are and everywhere you're attached to this one and place it into the net, and we're going to help you. Archangel Michael is going to help you do this as well. Tell me when everything is picked up into the net.
They don't want to go,
I,
but I'm picking them up and putting them in.
I see.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Every last one of them is in the net with you.
I think so. I'm double checking right now.
Beautiful.
Okay, we're good.
Beautiful. In a moment, I am going to count backwards from 3 to 1. Want to make sure that you detach all your energy from this one, and I want this one to feel this energy lift out. 3, making sure we have all our energy in this net, all these little devices that are in there. 2, almost out. 1, out in the light of source with the angels. Going to have Archangel Metatron take these little devices, beings out of this universe. They do not belong here. They can be used somewhere else. And I would like to speak to the consciousness, that energy. Is there anything you would like to say to this one in the bed?
I've done a lot to destroy this one, and I'm very sorry.
Mhm.
Very sorry. I see now that I'm on the light side, that it was all a lie, and it just feels so much better to be over here. Sorry about everything, and thank you for releasing me.
You're very welcome and you are very loved. But before you go to, what issues have you been causing this one so we can address them?
Anxiety
Mhm.
is the biggest one.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's why he's been feeling so much anxiety lately. And
Mhm.
yeah, since the car crash, I've just been causing a lot of issues for him.
Mhm. Mhm. Thank you for that. Is there anything this one would like to tell this energy before it goes with the angels to heal?
No, I love you.
Beautiful. And
Yeah.
as we watch this energy go with the angels to the light of source to continue on its journey, what color would signify healing to this area?
For some reason, the color in my toe keeps coming up as like a yellow, bright white yellow
Hmm.
light. I don't know.
Beautiful. I'm going to
Yeah.
strike the tuning fork for the color yellow. I want you to place that there, funnel it in, channel that frequency in, watch it swirl outward, dissipating all those feelings of anxiousness, no longer feeling anxious since this energy is detached, and any other issues that this energy was causing that we are unaware of. All the cells coming online. Kuan Yin is there to assist with the healing, as well as Raphael. Beautiful, beautiful. How does that feel?
God, it feels amazing. Like just a little area in the toe, you wouldn't think it was
Hmm.
anything, but yes, it feels so much better.
Beautiful. And Kuan and Raphael can continue with that healing. Let's have Archangel Michael place.
It's like I'm coming into a vineyard. Um,
Mhm.
and there's somebody at the bottom making wine, and he's pouring it
Mhm.
for like random strangers, and it's just a really beautiful day, and everybody's having it's like paradise. And mm, it's like there's something about the wine. Okay, so it's the word divine is coming from the vine, is what I'm being shown, and it's like this. I don't know. It's just really beautiful. I don't really know what else to say?
Mhm.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's just. But so I just realized that the man that was making the wine is my dad, and
Interest very
yeah,
beautiful, very
yeah.
beautiful. And as we focus on this scene of being in paradise and your father, who is the man making and giving the wine to people, this divine wine, when you focus on yourself, do you get the sense that you're male or female?
Mm. I keep seeing a girl when you ask me that, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to go with female.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Do you get the sense that you're young or old?
Mm. I get the sense that my soul's really old, but I have the type of soul that I always feel young, no matter how old I am, if that
Mhm.
makes sense.
Beautiful.
I've never felt like I'm my age, and but yeah, I definitely feel like it's an old soul for sure.
Mhm. Mhm. And what clothes are you wearing as you look at your body?
Mm, I don't know. I'm just this really beautiful young girl with like blonde hair, and she's just got on this really beautiful like summer dress
Mhm.
with like flowers and stuff on it.
I see.
Yeah.
Are you carrying anything in your hands?
Yes, I've got a glass of wine
Mhm.
that my dad gave to me, and
Mhm.
I'm like alternating wearing a hat and then just holding it in my hand.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And let's talk to your dad as he's handing you the wine. Does he have anything to say to you?
Mm. Yeah, he said you're he said you're aging like like a fine wine. Oh my gosh. Um, what else is he saying? Hmm. So there's I don't know. He just says that he's really proud of what I've been able to accomplish over the past few years, and that I made the right decision, even though it was really hard.
Mhm.
Um, that
Beautiful.
I'm on my path, and so it's not always easy um, being on the path, but hmm,
Do you get the sense in this lifetime that he is also your father? This man that handed you to the wine?
hmm, that he was the same father that I had in this lifetime.
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Is there anything else that we need to gather from this scene today? Any other
Hmm.
messages, maybe from the people celebrating, having a good time?
Yeah, it's telling me that we're moving into a beautiful time right now, and that this is going to be our reality pretty soon. That humanity is, that God won, and humanity is getting ready to sort of live this scene. Not necessarily drinking wine, but just being in the paradise that we were supposed to be in originally. Um, and
Beautiful. Let's move about this place, this celebration
Okay.
where he's handing out wine and everybody celebrating. What else do you notice about this place?
Hmm. Well, it definitely feels like France. It has that sort of just really beautiful countryside in Europe
Hmm.
place. And it's just like lots of little kids running around and playing and
Hmm. Tell me what it. Tell me what it is they're playing.
like Ring Around the Rosie and tag type games. Yeah. Um, like I see them jump roping.
Hmm.
Just being kids. And I just get this sense that this is how our kids are supposed to be, and
Hmm.
that what's been happening to our children for a long time is not okay. And but we're gonna fix that. So yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. That's beautiful. Do you get a sense that this is a village?
Mm. Yeah, it seems like the French countryside is what I'm getting, and it's
Hmm.
like mm, I mean, it's what we would call like an estate,
Hmm.
where there's a vineyard, and it's just beautiful, and everybody that goes there is happy, and even if they're not in a good mood when they get there, after they leave, they're like just super joyful. I don't know, it's a really pretty
Hmm.
scene.
Beautiful, beautiful. And do you get a sense that you live in this place?
Yes.
Beautiful. Do you get a sense of who you live with in this place?
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like it's my dad's place, but because
Mhm.
it's so big and we're pretty wealthy, like I don't necessarily live in the house with him. I feel like maybe I have my own little place on the property. But yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anybody else there. I mean, there's just so many people, but I can tell most of them are just like visitors.
Mhm. Mhm. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. When I count backwards from 3 to 1, I want you to be at the place where you live. 3, moving there now through time and space. 2, almost there. 1, be there now. Tell me more what this place looks like, the place where you live.
This place looks different.
Tell me how it looks different.
It's like um, an extraterrestrial habitation, like almost like what the Earth should look like.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, it's just a very basic lifestyle, even though we have lots of technology and
Beautiful.
um, mm,
Tell me if
we're
you go ahead.
no, we're just talking about how we send ourselves back in time,
Hmm. Hmm.
and then we're actually here now, but it's also in the future. It's some type of time travel that's going on. But yeah, it's strange. I don't know how to explain it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Do you get a sense, tell me if you get a sense that you're in the same lifetime with this girl and her dad making wine in this estate?
Mm, like as the futuristic places at the same.
Mhm.
Mm,
Is this place where you live the same place as the celebration with the wine?
I don't know. It's like I'm being shown two realities. Like
Hmm.
it's like I live in both places simultaneously. It's really hard to explain.
Mm.
Um,
Beautiful. Let's focus on the reality that you need to see today.
Okay.
What are you being shown?
Mm. Like the main reality that I see was the one of the estate and the vineyard, and just I think, seeing my dad, because he used to try to make his own wine and it was always terrible. And but that was just how he was. And mm, I'm just being shown him, and I'm just being reminded um, just how special he was. And it was just nice to see him again. Um, and really, it's just a message of he's still himself, and he's still out there somewhere, and he hasn't changed. And everything's gonna be fine. And so there was just a lot of messages coming in through him, I feel like, but they were kind of in images a little bit rather than him talking to me specifically. There was like symbology and stuff that just makes sense to me, that I understand. I don't know. I feel like that was really a lot of what I was just shown.
Mhm. Tell me more about this galactic reality where the technology seems simple but yet more advanced. Tell me more about this.
So it's like everybody's wearing like togas,
Hmm.
but we also have flying cars, and we live in like very basic houses with like wooden cups, and just not what you would think an advanced civilization would look like. Very, very humble
Hmm.
people. And it's just like they're celebrating because they made it to the point where they are, and they had to like keep sending certain people back to like help us at this point in time in order for that future to exist. um what else? And like the food and stuff there is very different. It's not like the food we would have here. It's like there's no meat eating or anything. It's like everybody's vegetarian, and
Hmm.
we have like these really interesting hydroponic like growing systems. And then we have a machine that we feed our our garden into, and then it turns it into like a little capsule or like a little pill, and then we just like take that each day, and whenever we feel like we need it. And the sun is always shining. I get a feeling that it doesn't get dark there the way that it does here.
Beautiful. And when you focus in on this place, do you get a sense that you're male or female?
Mm, it's weird. In this place, I feel like I'm male, but it's
Hmm.
not super strong one way or the other.
Hmm.
Um,
I see.
yeah, I definitely feel like I'm a male in this one. Yeah.
Tell me more about your body. Describe your body to me.
It's this really like I don't know, beautiful, like what you would think of as like a Achilles or somebody, would have like very fit and like long golden hair, and um, big blue eyes, and
Mhm.
yeah, just like the picture perfect guy, I guess. I don't know. Maybe a little bit feminine though, because of the long blonde hair. It's not like the super burly look. It's
Mhm.
more of like it's more of like a gender mutual, but it's a guy, but he's like beautiful. I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Beautiful, beautiful. Do you get a sense in this place that you were there with others, that you're
Yeah.
living with others? Tell me who you live with there.
I'm with my wife, and
Hmm.
we've got multiple kids, not just one. um,
Hmm.
and
See.
Yeah, I don't see my father or my mother in this one.
Hmm.
This one's kind of just like me and my wife and my kids.
Hmm. The eye, the eyes are the windows to the soul. When you look into your wife's eyes, do you get a sense that you know your wife in this lifetime now?
Mm. I'm having a hard time like getting a good look at her.
Mhm. Use all your knowing and all your senses. You'll be able to see.
Yeah, it's she looks the way that she looks in this life. Like she has these really eyes that change color, and
Hmm.
so that's something really unique about her. Her eyes change constantly the color, and so
Hmm.
when you ask me about the eye color, it's the same in this
Hmm.
reality. And so
Hmm. Beautiful,
yeah,
beautiful. What color hair does she have?
it's blonde.
Hmm. Tell me what she's wearing.
Just like a really simple like toga dress or something. Like mm, I don't
Hmm.
know if toga is the right word, but just a really basic white
Hmm.
linen, basic clothing. There's nothing fancy. And then people have shoes, and it's kind of like what we would call like Jesus sandals or something. It's something sort of like that, just a really basic fashion.
That's beautiful. Do you get a
Yeah.
sense? Do you get a sense of what you do in this place?
I feel like,
What your role is?
yeah, like I feel like I just finished my role. My role was to go back in time.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's just the sense that I get. I don't get I get a sense it's just celebration. It's not,
I see.
yeah.
So you're just coming back home to your wife and kids after
Mhm.
finishing that role?
Yes.
Beautiful. Your wife in this lifetime has a message for you. What does she say?
Mm. She said she's really sorry about everything, and she knows it wasn't easy
Hmm.
to come here and do what we did because we agreed that these things would happen, and it was just all part of like our soul, our soul mission and our soul contracts with each other. And she says, "Look how much stronger you are now than you were 2 years ago," and
Does
she was
she
right.
does she give you any kind of idea how you can strengthen this relationship between your wife and this life?
Yeah, she said, just be kind and don't be judgmental, and let her just be on her own soul journey, even though it's not the same journey that I have. Like, we decided to go slightly different paths, but that eventually she'll catch back up with me.
Beautiful. That's very nice. Beautiful. Is that all the messages she has for you today?
Mm.
Is there more?
She, she's a smart ass. She just smiled at me and laughed and said, "Keep shining, motherfucker." So,
Mm.
uh,
That's beautiful.
yeah.
Beautiful. That's funny. Beautiful. Let's focus on this time travel. How do you time travel to other realms and other places to carry out your purpose?
Okay, so there's portals that we use. There's all kinds of portals here on Earth, but we've never been shown any of these. The dark ones have like kept that for themselves, and so um, it's sort of like a capsule, and it's a really, you have to like prepare for a few months in order to make this journey, because it's really hard on like the physical body. Um, trying to get more details.
Beautiful.
So yeah, so we come through in certain spots. Antarctica is a big one. And we just God, I don't know how to like how really to describe the process. I just know it's a long process, and it's I'm trying to just listen and see if like I can get any more information.
You can use all your knowing.
Yeah. So the earth has this malleable, it's able to be manipulated. And so we know how to manipulate time and space in the future. Like that's one of the things about earth that makes it an interesting, special place, is that it's, I don't know, it's very easy to manipulate. And so what I'm being shown is it's just like it's hard to it seems super technical, but they're saying it's really not that complicated to do it. We just haven't learned how to do it here yet. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not really being shown like anything more detailed.
Do you get a sense of what your purpose is at this lifetime? Why you
Yeah, it's
came back here?
just, yeah. I mean, it was to expand the soul, but it was also to help be a part of the 144,000 that came to like hold the light in order to shift Earth. So I keep getting shown like some doing some type of healing work will be required of me, but it might not be necessarily something that's around right now. I almost get a sense that there's like multiple things that I'll end up doing to help out, you know. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but sorry, did you have any other questions?
Do you get a sense of what healing works that you might be doing in this lifetime?
I keep hearing like frequency work, so maybe that's like music, you know, developing like new types of music that are healing.
Beautiful. And these entities we removed today, will that open up his flow back into the music, creating music again?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was huge. That's what they didn't want me to do, you know. They didn't want me to like making music anymore, because they know that that's one of the keys, you know, to keeping us, you know, to heal us and to make us happy and just be able to express ourselves for the beautiful people that we really are, you know.
Tell me how we use music and frequency to help heal and bring beauty into this place.
So there's sound chambers that are ancient, and so our ancestors used to know about it, but what the dark ones did was they took music and they changed the frequency of the songs that we listen to on the radio to be a damaging frequency, because our bodies naturally align with like real acoustics. So like the real frequency of a guitar versus somebody recording a guitar and then changing the frequency, which we have the capability of doing that. And so by taking us out of tune so to speak. It's taken everybody like out of their natural state of being. And so music will, once we get it attuned right and we're doing the right things and we're not messing with the frequencies anymore, it will help heal people in the earth, you know.
Mhm. Will people have to come to these places to receive the healing, or can we get the frequencies out to heal the entire land?
Hmm. Yeah, we'll get the frequencies out to heal the entire land. It's all Tesla technology.
Hmm.
That's what all the ancient cathedrals and stuff are really for. They were always to broadcast free energy and healing frequencies.
Tell me more how they did that. How were they able to broadcast those frequencies out from those temples?
Well, it's just like a huge network, and then they would even have like uh, the big pipe organs in the churches. And what they would do is they would play certain keys,
Hmm.
certain notes, and it would go out to the entire village, and it would heal the people.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, it was all connected, um, and they had machines inside of them that would sort of do this work. And then when the dark forces took over, they removed all of that. Um, that's why churches are, you know, they're empty. Whereas once they used to have machines in there that would broadcast these frequencies. I don't know like more specific than that
Hmm.
how it works, but that's more or less what we used to do.
Do you get a sense of what we're missing from these churches and cathedrals to
Yeah,
be able to broadcast them?
yeah, we're missing. They took out the like computers, if you will.
Hmm.
There was like some type of machines.
Hmm.
I just see a machine. I don't know.
Using
I'm
all of
not,
your knowing, describe this machine computer. What does it look like?
they look different. Some of them are like they're not all exactly identical.
Hmm.
Um, some of them have buttons and things like you would expect them to, and others are just more of a kind of wheels and gear type of thing. So I don't know how that really works. It seems like a lot of them were set up with just what we would call kind of basic technology that would generate frequencies. And then you had some that were more scientific, I guess you could call, which would be like the more computer looking technology.
Hmm. Tell me
Yeah,
if
they can
this
go
techno
ahead.
tell me if this technology involved crystals.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, beautiful. Is there anything else that we can share from this galactic scene
Hmm.
with advanced frequency usage for healing?
No, I just keep seeing happy people and you know, like a totally different world than what
Hmm.
we would see today. How everything's just so out of whack.
You get the
But yeah,
sense. Go ahead.
there's just yeah, they use crystals a lot back then. I was even shown that they would they would smash them up and they would drink crystals, and it would bring more light into their bodies.
I
Um,
see.
yeah.
T- Tell me more about this smashing crystals and drinking it into the body to bring more light in.
Hmm. So
How's that?
crystals have like a programmable consciousness that's within them.
Hmm.
And so you can set your intention. They usually already have their consciousness, but you can also set intentions into them along with your water. And then people would smash them up and put them in water, and it would help bring
Hmm.
even more light into their bodies.
I see. If it's appropriate, can we see how we could do this?
Could we see how we could? So,
How is it that,
okay.
tell me how it is that we smash crystals up and take them into the body to bring more light in? Or is this for a more advanced time?
I'm literally just seeing, but no, they had some type of atomization, I think, technology,
I see.
um,
To be able to take those
to
crystals.
be able to take those. Yeah, and I get the feeling that they use gold too, like they would atomize gold, a lot, but then crystals as well. Yeah.
That's beautiful, beautiful. Do you feel that, get a sense that we have gathered all the information that we need to see at this place?
Yeah, it's been very helpful.
Mhm. Is there anyone in this place that has any messages for us before we look at another scene?
Mm. Yeah, there's like a commander, and he just said to me, like, basically, we are winning,
Mhm.
and the dark is losing, and just hold steady.
Mhm.
We're gonna make it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Do you get a sense of what he's a commander of?
It's almost like a galactic federation, commander, like somebody that's. I feel like it's Thorhan,
Mhm. Mhm.
and yeah, and he's just like telling us, that he salutes us and that we're doing a great job.
Mhm. Is there anything else, or is this all?
He just says, keep smiling, make sure that you bring as much light into the world as you can, and we do that by laughing and just so to keep a smile on my face as much as I can.
Mhm. Beautiful, beautiful. Do you get a sense that this galactic life is in the now moment, happening now at this current time, just different reality dimension?
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's weird. Um, yeah, I feel like they're both happening, simultaneously, because time isn't necessarily, what we've been taught it is. So, but yeah, it's like it's in another dimension, and it's occurring simultaneously. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to close out this scene now. We're going to
Okay.
drift and float. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. I want you to drift and float through time and space to the next important scene that we need to say today. 3, drifting, floating through time and space. 2, almost there. 1, be there now. Tell me what you see.
I'm not seeing anything yet. Um, there for a minute when you were talking, I got like this vision of like this black and white reality. So I could try to
Mhm,
focus in a little bit more on that and see.
mhm.
It was really bizarre. It was like,
And as we focus in on this black and white reality, tell me what you see.
mm, I see a bunch of people that used to live here. We would they're showing up in black and white because it's like what we would think of as like the 1800s, but
Mhm,
I don't know. They're all just like they're all there's like huge exhibits and stuff of technology that
mhm,
that must have gotten taken away or something. I don't know, but I just see like lights and stuff everywhere, and like
mhm.
yeah, it's just like a really high technology society. So it's almost like it's confirming that, yeah, we used to be a lot more highly technological, than we are now. What else?
We can use our light to shed light onto the scene, to make it brighter, to make it come more clear as we focus deeper. When you focus on your body, do you get a sense of what you're wearing?
Yeah, I feel like I'm wearing a suit. Um,
Mhm.
suit and like a top hat or something.
Do you get a sense that you're young or old?
I think I'm about the same age I am now. I feel like I'm in like my mid ages,
Mm-hmm.
40s or so.
Mm-hmm. Do you get a sense that you're male or female?
I'm a male.
Mm-hmm. See, do you get a
Hmm.
sense? Do you get a sense of what year this is?
Like 1840.
Mm-hmm. 1840. I see. Do you get a sense that you're walking around a fair, a World's Fair?
Mm, yeah.
Let's walk.
Yeah, it's like a huge, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, you continue.
Yeah, it's just like a huge fair. Um, Lights everywhere and just, I don't know, just, I don't even know how to describe
Mm-hmm.
the technology, but I think it has something to do with like it's connected to the cathedrals and everything like that. Like it's shown me that that's what it used to be like. Um, I don't know. And so it's a fair. There's like lots of kids and stuff running around.
Mm-hmm. And as we're at this fair exhibit of technologies of what it used to be like, let's take a look at some of the exhibits. There'll be one that draws you to it. Which one do we look at?
hmm, I don't know. There's so many. I keep seeing like a healing. It's like a booth that you go by,
Mm-hmm.
and it uses some type of technology. Like you go by and you pay a little bit of money, and I can't really see like exactly
Let's
what
let
it's
us
made out of.
let's focus in on that booth.
Okay.
Put all your focus and your knowing on this booth. Describe this technology to me.
Hmm. I definitely get the feeling that they were using crystals,
Mm-hmm.
but then they were also using just like a normal sound vibration, but it was almost like like an acoustic chamber or something that you go into, and it's I can't tell if almost like it scans the body and then it knows like what frequency to project. It's kind of what it feels like. Hmm.
Would
But
you
then I
like
also go ahead.
continue?
And there was also like something to do with like what we would call like a food station, but it wasn't.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Would you like to go into this healing chamber to see how it works?
Hmm.
Let's let's pay our money and go into this healing chamber. Describe to me what it is.
It's like an acoustic room,
Mhm.
but it's got like a huge shell.
Mhm.
I don't know how else to describe it. Because you know how a shell will echo the sound of the ocean.
Mhm.
And it's a massive shell, like
Mhm.
nothing I've ever seen before.
Mhm.
And so when you go in there, the frequency it's bouncing, it's going into the shell. So you're getting healing waves of the ocean while simultaneously getting the healing frequency vibration of like how they have the crystals set up and then whatever notes that they're playing. So it's like this combination
Mhm.
of different that I've never seen before.
Mm.
It's really interesting.
Beautiful.
Um,
Do you sit, lay down, or do you walk through this place?
mm, you can walk through it,
Mhm.
but they also have an area where you can sit down to if you want to just take it in. And it's weird because I don't really see anybody like making you leave after a certain amount of time. It's almost like everybody's kind of given as much time as they need
Mhm.
inside it. And sometimes there's multiple people in there, and sometimes it's just one person. But um, yeah, it's just like this huge, like conch shell or something. It's really crazy.
Do you feel as if you gathered as much as you need to gather from this place?
Hmm. Yeah, it's giving me a different way of like understanding healing frequencies and stuff. I would have never thought to somehow
Mhm. Mhm.
put like some type of shell or something inside the acoustic chamber. So maybe it's trying to just show me that that's a possibility, or it's something to try or something that the ancients used to use.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Is there anything else that you need to gather from this scene?
Mm, no, I don't believe so.
Beautiful. We're going to now integrate and close out this scene and integrate all the lifetimes that we've seen today and thank everyone we've come in contact with for their advice and messages today. We're going to reintegrate all the soul parts back together, drift and flow, and close this saying down, closing it down. And I would now like to speak with this one's higher self.
Okay.
You could have shown this one many lifetimes today. Why did you show them the lifetimes that they were shown?
I wanted them to know that everything that we're doing is it's for a reason, and that it's all connected, and that he is in many different places. We all live in multiple dimensions, and mm, I want him to know that it was necessary to get back to simplicity. So I showed him a civilization that you would call advanced, but yet it's very humble. It's very peaceful. It's important to know that that is where we will find peace is by keeping our lives very simple and just make sure that we laugh a lot and we just enjoy ourselves.
Mhm. And
Mm,
and we'll like to ask you to show him how we can do that better in this lifetime.
mm. Let's just unplug and go out into nature and
Mhm.
um, I don't look into your kids' eyes.
Mhm.
It's important to look into the children's eyes and don't take their smiles for granted because they're beautiful and they'll always keep us
Mhm.
feeling and being in the frequency that we're supposed to be into, but we're so busy that we miss so many small things that are so important.
Mhm.
So yeah, our pets and our children are super duper important. We got to really focus on them more.
Beautiful, beautiful. Is there anyone, will we seen his wife in this lifetime, in a lifetime, and also his father that was incarnated with him in this lifetime? Is there any karma still playing out?
Hmm. Karma from a previous lifetime.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Still playing out in the lifetime today.
Yeah, that's a lot of it's been um, a lot of it's been sorted out.
Hmm. Beautiful.
And he's done a very good job trying to hmm, get rid of any, old karma and whatnot. So,
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah.
Could I ask you to do a scan of this one's physical and energetic body and let me know if there are any entities or energies attached that should not be there?
It appears to be pretty clean. I can't. Everything is feeling smooth and like there's no.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. Is there any healing or help required by the physical body today?
Hmm. No, I think the physical body's pretty good now that the entities have been removed.
Mhm.
He's going to get a lot more peace, and he takes good care of himself. But these things have been feeding off of him, so
Mhm.
he's had some issues with certain things. But it seems like it's really cleared out right now.
Beautiful. Are all the chakras spinning and open as they should be, balanced?
Hmm. That's one thing that he needs to work on.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is there any help or assistance that we can give you today to help balance out the chakras?
Hmm. No, the work with the tuning forks, I could feel it
Hmm.
opening them all up,
Hmm.
and it was making them spin. So I think at this point, it's just he just needs to get rest, and you've shown him how to visualize
Hmm.
the light within him that will help make those spin the way that they need to and be as strong as they should be.
Beautiful. Are there any fractures in his aura?
It appears that everything's clear. Like,
Beautiful. And his aura is really robust, strong.
yeah, he just seems really tired. But
Hmm.
other than that,
Hmm.
um, I think once he gets some rest, he's going to be amazed
Hmm.
at how he feels.
Are there any upgrades that he can benefit from today?
Hmm. What do you mean by upgrades? Like, as far as.
Any upgrades to the physical or energetic body that he can utilize to open up his gifts?
Hmm. I think if this is what you mean by upgrade, like he needs to incorporate tuning forks more into his routines. He doesn't do
Mhm,
that, and it's been shown to him.
mhm.
But I got when the tuning forks happened earlier, things really started to open up inside of him. So I feel like that's like the biggest sort of upgrade he could do for himself.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah,
So if he uses the tuning forks, that will help him to get into balance and be able to open up his spiritual gifts
exactly.
better. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is there any AI technology or implants that are not for the best and highest good for this one that we can take out today? We removed one from the throat and one from the foot. Is there any others that we can take out today?
No,
Beautiful. Is there any black magic in this one?
he did have spells put on him because he was sharing information about very powerful people, very powerful
Mhm.
witches and sorcerers that were able to get through. But I don't sense any black magic. I feel like most of what they were able to implant has been removed.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Can you tell him what he can do to protect from anything else
Mm,
being placed on him?
yeah, just be careful sharing information on your device because there's artificial intelligence that's connected to your phone
Mhm,
that when you sell or share certain information, they have a way of getting through
mhm,
and attacking you without you even realizing it. That's how they got through before.
mhm,
So just disconnecting from the phone, which he does a good job of. He doesn't spend a whole lot of time on the phone, but that's how they were getting it before.
mhm. Is there any protections that we can utilize when we're on these devices?
Hmm. I believe we could call in certain angels to maybe assist us while we're using them.
Mhm,
I know they sell protection from the frequencies, EMF protectors, but
mhm,
I, f- I think they still get through even that. So he needs to just stay in the highest vibrational mindset that he can stay in
mhm,
when he's using his phone and just be aware that there are a lot of low vibrational things that you come across on the phone, and it's easy for attacks to happen when you do that. So
mhm.
yeah, I don't. I'm not sure of anything else you could do. You can always, burn some incense or something or sage. That's something new that he's done more recently to clear out the negativity. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. Are there any negative energetic cords that we need to cut today that are no longer serving his best and highest good?
Hmm. He did a cord cutting a month ago, and
Mhm.
I'm just scanning to see if there's any new ones that have developed because a lot of them were gotten rid of. Um, hmm. No, I believe everything's okay.
Beautiful. Is there any cords that need to be in place that we can strengthen?
Hmm. Yeah, he does need to keep a strong cord to his ex-wife, even though he finds it hard and he wanted to remove it. It's just it's important, and now that he understands that it wasn't really anything personal, it was just a soul contract.
Mhm.
It's important that he still stays connected with her. Um, they have a son together, and so it's as much as the family bond has been broken. If he keeps a strong cord with her, I believe it'll help
Beautiful.
keep that together, even though they're not together anymore. So just to put
Beautiful.
out the highest vibration possible for their son when they're together.
What can we use to strengthen and brighten this cord to
Hmm.
make a better connection?
Hmm. Well, they both really like the same music, and so
Mhm.
I feel like if they try to share songs with each other and just find ways to laugh, that will strengthen it. She's on her own path, and unfortunately, they're not at the same place right now. He's quite a bit ahead of her in his own way,
Mhm.
and so he just needs
Beautiful.
to always just take the higher road, I guess, and not be judgmental, but um,
Let, let's funnel light frequency into this cord to strengthen it and make it brighter. What color light would we like to use today?
mm, I just keep seeing like a golden
Beautiful.
light.
Beautiful. We're going to flood that cord with golden light. Picture that flowing through that cord, glowing really brightly now, brightly the entire length of that cord, strengthening in it, bolstering it, making it brighter, brighter, beautiful. It is done.
Mm,
Does
thank
that
you.
does that cord look very
It
strong and bright?
yeah, it felt yeah, it felt really good too. So yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Mm.
He has a phobia of heights. Can you show him where this phobia came from so we can release it today?
Yeah, I keep getting that it was from another lifetime, and it was from falling off a cliff, and
Mhm.
it was like during a battle that was happening, and uh yeah, people were being forced off the cliff.
I see.
Um
Do we get a sense of what battle this was?
mm, no, and the weird thing is too is so I keep feeling like it was in the Mediterranean, and that was my wife this life, wasn't my wife then,
Mhm.
and that maybe even the original vision that I got
Mhm.
was that I was taken as a prisoner
Mhm.
of war, and she was actually pushed off the cliff.
Mm.
So I have some sort of so I don't know if I was forced off. I'm pretty sure that I watched her
Mhm.
fall, and
I see.
so yeah, it has something to do with that. It's
Mhm.
connected somehow.
Mhm. And now that we've seen that today, can we release this phobia?
Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. He has had some problems with addictions in the past, and since we've removed those entities, we're causing that. Will he be able to notice the difference and not craving these addictions?
Yes, definitely.
Beautiful. He had a back injury, and 2013. You show him what was the reason for that back injury. What lesson did he need to learn from that?
Mm, there were many lessons in that one.
Mhm.
The main one, though, was to not take your life in for granted. And there's, we take so many things for granted, and we don't realize, how precious it is to be able to walk around and not be in pain. And so he had to learn that lesson, and he had to learn the lesson of not being addicted to drugs and healing himself. He finally figured out that if he would just get off the drugs and start doing yoga and doing proper stretching exercises, that his body would heal himself. So, and that was a big lesson.
Beautiful, beautiful. There was a point where his mom was at a low point and had to be hospitalized. Why did this occur?
Mm. And she had the same thing happen that most of us have. There was dark entities that got into her when she had her surgery,
Mm-hmm.
and not 100% sure why he had to go through it. I think it was more about her and
Mm-hmm.
just something that she had to go through. But um, I don't know. He always tries to find reasons to find lessons in different things that happen. And
Mm-hmm.
maybe one thing you could say was that he was shown at an early age not to take drugs because that was what had happened to his mom, as she overdosed on pills. So in some ways, it was an early warning, um, not to mess around with that. So
Beautiful. Thank you for telling us that today.
you're welcome.
Is it appropriate to ask this one's questions now at this time?
Yes.
Beautiful. He would like to know, why did Isis contact him in a dream state 3 nights in a row?
Mm. Well, three, first of all, is how you complete a spell. And so three,
Mm-hmm.
everything's done in threes, and it makes it more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And so she reached out to him 3 nights in a row, and she was trying to show him, because he was confused. He didn't know what to do with his dad being gone, or like how to think about religion or anything, but he was getting these strange messages. So uh, he had gotten the message from his dad, and then Isis came in and helped him remove himself from the Bible, because she told him not to follow Jehovah. And so that was a necessary learning lesson for him, something that he needed to know so he could move on and quit looking for the answers just in the Bible and search outside of himself. And he learned so much just by doing that, because he didn't know who any of the gods and goddesses were of ancient times until I did that, until she did that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just an important part of his awakening. He wouldn't have gotten where he did as quickly if he wouldn't have had that nudge, basically.
Mm-hmm. We've seen what his connection is to his wife in the different lifetimes. Are we able to send some healing to her today to help her in this lifetime?
Yes.
Beautiful. What would you like to do to send healing to her, to help her on her path?
Mm. Just send her the knowing that she is of the light, and that she's a beautiful person, and it's easy to get caught up in needing something to make you feel like you're more,
Mhm.
which is where people get caught up in to doing things. And so I just want to send her just some golden healing light and just pray that she receives it and is able to maybe get on with her journey, that she's really supposed to be on. I feel like she got sidetracked, and so just some sort of healing to help her get back
Mhm.
online and do what she's supposed to do.
Is it appropriate for us now to send this golden healing light to her
Yes.
to help? Let's focus on sending some golden healing light to his wife in this lifetime to help her, to heal her, and assist her. Sending it now. It is done.
Mm, thank
Beautiful,
you.
beautiful. He would like to know, what is his purpose in this lifetime?
He has many purposes. To raise his son in the way that he's raising his son is really important. So to be a good father to his son is very, very, very important because his son is going to grow up to be something very special. And so he takes that seriously. And
Mhm.
really, outside of that, there's nothing that he has to do. Sometimes in this life, all you have to do is just influence one person. And that was literally your whole mission.
Mhm.
But um, he's also going to heal people through music,
Mhm.
through the food that he makes. He
Mhm.
loves cooking for people, and he's going to want to figure out how to incorporate his music and his food and healing technologies and everything that he's being shown right now into one thing. And
Mhm.
he's just going to have to figure out what that is exactly. But it's a mixture of all the things that he's already learned to do and wanting to learn to do.
And you will be able to help guide him and show him how he can
Yeah,
accomplish this purpose.
absolutely.
Beautiful, beautiful. And that answers his question of what he should pursue.
Yes,
Uh,
he needs to do the healing modality training that you specialize in.
mhm.
Um, just to have another tool in his belt, not only for himself but for other people. So yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for that. And you will assist and help him on getting these tasks finished, complete.
Yes.
Beautiful. He'd like to know what will strengthen his connection to his higher self, to you.
He needs to meditate more.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, he's been doing the dowsing and the tarot cards, which are all great, but no, he needs to meditate more for sure and just spend more time in quiet in general and just connect. It's the higher self is always right there. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. And you will be able to assist and help him in being
Yeah.
able to meditate more and do these things to make this connection.
Yes.
Beautiful. He would like to know what his son's role is in their life. How are they connected?
Mm, they're connected in so many ways, but
Mhm.
his son is also a really good musician for his age, and so there's so many things. They strengthen each other is what they do.
Mhm.
They play together, they play music together, they draw and paint together, and so it's literally just a continuous strengthening of each other's souls between those two souls.
Mhm. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Have they shared many lives together?
They've shared a few, yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, I'm getting yes, they've shared many lifetimes together.
Hmm. Is there any final messages for this one?
Mm, just know that you are loved very much and that you've done an amazing job over the last few years, given everything that you've been through, and that you had to go through this in order to become the person that you are. And in order to help people heal, to be able to understand all the different situations that people find themselves in.
Hmm. Hmm. Can we ask that you keep upgrading the body and continue with any healing that may be required with this one over the next 3 nights in their sleep state?
Yes,
Beautiful. Is there anything else? Are we complete?
I think we are complete. Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Is there any other messages you would like to
Mm,
share?
mm, just to you,
Hmm.
Tony, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I enjoy it very much. Thank you for the opportunity.
Mm,
And now I want to thank you so much for coming through today and conversing with me. Thank you for all the help, healing, and wisdom that you have provided today. And now I'm asking the higher self to recede with much love and much thanks for all the information that they have given today. We are asking the higher self to recede back into the time, space, reality, dimension, and location in which they belong with much love and much thanks. When Brad wakes up from this session today, he is going to feel fantastic. He will feel rejuvenated, re energized. He will feel energy coursing through his body, and he will notice he has a higher frequency due to the connection we made with his higher self today. That nothing he has learned today will affect him negatively in any way. He will feel full of energy. His soul and spirit will feel revitalized. He will feel better than he has ever felt before, and he understands that he is part of something so much bigger, and that he is divinely protected and blessed, and that his vibration has risen considerably due to the work that has been completed here today, and due to this work will rise through the quantum field in every place where his soul exists, and in turn affect all that is. In a moment, I am going to count to 10. And on the count of 10, you will be wide awake and feeling wonderful all over. 1, 2, feeling the breathing becoming a little faster. 3, 4, moving arms and legs around. 5, 6, becoming more aware of the room and the space and sounds around you. 7, 8, coming up nicely now, really nicely now. 9, 10, wide awake, stretching, flexing, rubbing your face, feeling wonderful all over.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah,
Oh my God. Dude, that was epic. Oh my God.
yeah.
Wow. Oh,
We went on a wild journey.
golly. Man, that was fantastic. And the crazy thing is, like, I remember, what we talked about too. So gosh, that's just however you guys came up with that and figured all that out, how to do that healing modality, it's just mind blowing.
It wasn't me, it was Laura. She had it channeled to her, I guess.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
has it down. That was all
Yeah.
Laura. I'm just the humble assistant beside her.
Yeah, but no, you're definitely, I mean, just amazing for the job. Like, dude, you do
Yeah.
such a good job. It's,
Well, thank you for that.
oh my gosh. Yeah. Ah. Oh,
So how do you feel? How'd you feel when these energies were lifting off you?
it felt amazing. I
Mm.
mean, I feel tired because I was up at like 4 o'clock this morning because I was, kind of a little bit nervous about the appointment, and then shit
Yeah.
started happening with work, and I mean, just so. But yeah, I feel good now. I
Oh,
feel good.
awesome. Awesome.
Yeah,
We saw some awesome lifetimes. I mean, a lot of good stuff. Things we're moving to right now,
yeah.
like that vineyard, the estate with your father in this life was dishing out wine for everybody. Everybody celebrating, having a good time.
I know. Oh, that was so funny.
And
Yeah,
and then I went to move you to where you lived in that place, but you went to kind of a galactic time in the now
yeah,
moment. At the same time, all these places are kind of happening now anyway, but you went to kind of a galactic moment where you were with your wife now there with you had two kids there
yeah,
who
yeah. We had a
was
few kids. Yeah, it was weird. Um,
so it looked very simple, but it wasn't. It was more advanced but simpler.
right. Yeah, it was a beautiful society. I don't know. It looked different than here. Like I said, the sun never went down as far as I could tell, and it was almost like it wasn't Earth. But I mean, who knows? I don't know. Yeah, it was fantastic. And then the freaking seashell inside like the healing chamber thing, that was wild.
Oh, is that
Eh,
what
that
it is that what it was? Was a seashell
it was
inside the
like
healing chamber?
it was like a huge seashell that like took up all the side of one wall,
Hmm.
right? And you know how like in the seashell you can hear like the echo of the ocean. Dude, I don't know. That's what I saw. I don't know how it worked, but I just remember it just being completely blown away when I saw that. I thought that's really interesting. It makes me now want to. This gave me an idea, like
Hmm.
maybe when I do something, like maybe try to look into something like that. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, brother, that was amazing.
You were showing a lot of technology stuff about healing and frequency too,
Yeah,
which ties into your musician ties that you haven't done for a while.
right.
So that opens up a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
So
Um,
now you're going to
mhm.
be healing with music and your food, and you said that you needed to get the hypnosis training as well for another tool in the tool belt.
Yeah.
Working with crystals for healing. You are showed a lot today. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it was I mean it seems so long, like I don't know, it's amazing that you're able to do that, and you just do such a good job too of like keeping like a certain kind of state, me, and I don't know how you do it. I mean, you're definitely chosen for this work, bro. Like I applaud you like big time. It
I
was
had you,
amazing.
I had you in for quite long. It's probably about what, maybe 2.5 hours, maybe a
Was
little
it?
longer. Yeah,
Okay.
but we were getting such good information with you in those lifetimes about the technologies and stuff that were in place. I kind of wanted you to see how we were doing it before because it's all a remembering of how we used to
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
and
that's what I saw. Like the cathedrals and stuff were all like powered, and it was like this huge network of like uh,
yeah,
stuff. So,
it's awesome.
all right.
It's really
Well,
awesome. I Oh, that's awesome. So you'll feel, I mean, you'll feel absolutely wonderful here the next few. Get your rest. I mean, that was told to you many times.
yeah.
Get rest. Drink plenty of good water, good
Okay.
good charged water.
Okay.
And if you, I mean, we can always focus intention in water and change it and make it more charged. But
Yes.
make sure it's good. I wouldn't drink no city water. You're out in the
Right.
country though, aren't you?
Right. Yeah.
And
No, I don't drink tap water. I just go to town and
and
pay and have it come out of the. It's like God, I'm a little out of it still. It's the probably reverse osmosis water, I would
right.
assume. But I know you
Tho-
can get high alkaline water too, which would probably be good.
That might be good too, but what you could do even with with any water, where they're, filtered really strong or whatever, you could add a pinch of sea salt to it and
Mm,
remineralize it, because
okay.
that puts the minerals back into water. And then
Yeah.
if we charge it, bless the water, basically,
Yeah.
um, we can make that water something good that we can drink. So, and I do that
Okay.
with every glass of water I drink. I focus some loving intention into that to give it the task and purpose to cleanse, and heal my body. And so that helps every time. So when you're drinking water, so drink lots of water, get grounded, as much as you can.
Okay.
Go
Yeah.
barefoot if you have to, lean against a tree, do whatever you do to get grounded, eat a good grounding meal. And don't be surprised the next few days or whatever, you might feel stuff coming off you, lifting off, some pains or little tingling sensation all over. It's the body healing. It's the body coming back into balance, and starting that healing cycle, because that stuff has been removed off. So,
Okay.
and you'll
No
feel
worries.
that. And it's absolutely perfectly normal. It's absolutely be perfectly tired, and just get the rest that you need. And I mean, you might even feel like you need to eat like crazy to
Okay.
feed
Yeah.
to feed the body too. So it's just getting the nutrients it requires to heal. So that is all good and normal. And if you have any pains or something like that coming in, try to reframe it. It's the body healing.
Okay.
So, and we'll just shut that out there, and the body's coming back into balance, and it's going to reset. And you might even find stuff in your shit too.
Okay. All right. All right.
Because we release quite a few. So, um,
Yeah. Okay.
but more stuff, because releasing all those entities that the body takes then and flushes the physical stuff out then too.
I see.
So
Okay.
you might have that. I use a cleanse, and I did that 15 years ago, and it's called it's Dr. Natura is the company, Dr. Natura. And
Okay.
it's a really simple one to do. When you first do it, you do it for 3 months, but every now, like every year, I will do a kit of that to cleanse
Okay.
anything, especially when I feel like that full bloaty or feel something's going on. I'll do it.
Sure.
But
Okay.
what I drink in my drink every day has everything that's like an anti-parasitic kill. There's
Oh, nice. Okay.
there's like cloves and cinnamon and garlics in there. There's all kinds of shit. So,
Really? Okay. And you just
but
like make it like tea, or do you just like?
it's a pretty in-depth thing. So it's a quarter teaspoon of each ingredient, except for the cayenne pepper. That's a bit
Hmm.
hot. So
Yeah.
it's turmeric, quarter teaspoon of turmeric, quarter teaspoon of ginger, quarter teaspoon of cloves, a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon, a quarter teaspoon of garlic, and a pinch of black pepper. And I would do only a pinch of cayenne pepper in it because it can get kind of hot.
Right.
And then a tablespoon of honey, a tablespoon of vinegar, and a tablespoon of lemon juice.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
And so then I heat my water up warm, so it'll mix all together with the honey, so the honey will get all into the water, so you can take
Right.
it down, so you don't have that honey sitting on the bottom. So
Yeah.
use warm water and mix it all together. And I drink that every morning when I get up. So that, I mean, every one of those ingredients is supposed to help, like with pain, inflammation, flushing parasites. So did
Okay.
I said cloves, didn't I?
Yeah. Did you mean garlic powder or fresh
Gar-
garlic?
Garlic powder.
Oh, okay.
You could use fresh powder if you want,
Okay.
but I just use garlic powder.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I do that too. It's probably a double whammy because I'm in the woods and everything, and so you got all these blood sucking vampires out there in the woods. And I do feel that garlic powder actually keeps them away. They don't bite me. They
Really?
they might get on you for a little bit. They might fly around you, but they will never bite. It seems like they just don't, like the ticks and
Oh,
stuff like that.
they don't like the odor probably that you put
Yeah, I
off maybe
guess.
or
I
something.
guess
Okay.
I don't really think I stink that bad, but it works.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but
Awesome.
that's what I do.
Nice.
So, are you actually this session was actually phenomenal. Are you okay with me put this on? I'll let you watch it first. We didn't have much personal information in there.
Yeah.
So So are you good with me putting it on YouTube? It might be a
Yeah.
while. It might be a while till I get it out there, but
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I'll get it edited and I'll send it to you as soon as I get it done. You watch over it and then give me the good that you
Yeah.
that you're okay with that,
That
and
would be awesome. Yeah.
I'll post it on YouTube. There's a lot of stuff there about frequency healing and everything, so I think it would be awesome.
Yeah,
So
that would be an honor. So,
so but
all
perfect.
right, man.
Well,
Well,
I'm gonna let you go because I have to get ready for my next appointment.
okay. All right.
If you have any questions or things come up, don't be afraid to message me, get a message to me. Any questions, any things you notice? I love to hear about the stories of the physical body afterwards and what happens. So
Right.
let me know.
Okay.
Perfect. It was beautiful, brother.
Same here, man. I can tell, like, you're just, I don't know, so amazing. Yeah, but we'll be in touch and take
Okay.
care. I hope your next session goes good.
All right. All right. Love you, brother.
All right. Love you too, man.
Take
All right.
care, man.
You too.